Hello, and welcome to the Art Hitman. I'm Perry McCants, and today I'm going to show you how to draw Greninja. He's got those moves, don't he? Wow!
Alright, it's time to get started on Greninja. So as usual, we'll divide the page in half, right and left, top to bottom. And I would like to stop right about here. It's always good to have markers at the end, at the top and bottom, so you know where you want to stop. Now, you want to come down about almost 2 inches, almost the center of the page for his head. So we start with a circle. Now once you've got a circle in, we're going to deal with some simple shapes here. So we're going to deal with actually the letter V and come down just like this. A simple letter V within the circle shape. If you can see it here, circle, and then the V is inside that. Once you've accomplished that shape, you want to bring in let's say a curved line that comes all the way up to about here. Come down to the other side and repeat that same shape, taper it off like this. Alright, so we have 3 shapes so far. Now once we have that established, we're going to go ahead and put an oval shape on the ends of both sides of the V, just like this. Repeat that over here. Then you want to go ahead and you want to put his eye in, so you want to take this, mark that. Do the same thing for the left side, just like that. Now you simply want to come from the edge of his eye, come up, and then come to the other side, repeat the same shape. Then come to the top of the eye on the oval, meet that shape and bring it down, and do the same thing for his left side and come up. Okay, now for his nose, he simply has 2 shapes, or 2 dots rather, you can put on either side of the shape that we just repeated here. Once you have that, you can actually come off of this shape and go off to the top here and do the same thing here. The reason why, because in the center is going to be almost like a W shape that comes in and goes up to the top like this to the point. Repeat the same thing for his left side, come down, back up again. Just like that. Once you've got that shape, then you do an arc that comes around like this, comes down to the side of his head, and around to where his eye is. And repeat the same shape, arc, come down in on an angle, lightly, then put an arc that comes in just like that. Try and make it as even as possible. You can kind of use his eye to gauge it. Now you have a line that comes up just like this and then goes down on the other side like this. I'll go back and clean up everything later so you see everything clearly. Now he has a tongue that wraps around his face, so you want to close off the bottom of the circle like this. Then right where I have this point, bring his tongue around like this and bring it up close in right here. And I'll pull back and show you in just a second. So as you see here, I have it coming from this side, wrapping around the bottom of his face, and then on the outside of this part of it would look like it'd be his ear. Now from underneath this, you're going to have a line come out just like this, and it's going to curve outwards, and I'll show you what I mean. Have an arc that comes around like this and meet this line here. Darken that in. Now over here where my finger is, you're going to draw a circle. Now once you draw that circle, what's going to happen is you're going to close this and bring the rest of his tongue around. Repeat this shape right back into here. And that's pretty much his tongue wrapping around his face and up and over. Now we can get ready for his body. For his body, we are going to just do a simple circle here. This is going to indicate his shoulder, and have a line come in like this and like this, and then have an oval shape here. And after that oval shape, you're going to have another thin line like this come in like this. And then you're going to do an oval shape within that shape, just like that. Now for his hand, you want to take one line here like this, then the other one over like this. He almost has like a Spider-Man pose. So you want to take a line in the center and just simply draw an oval shape just like this. One here and then one back here. Once you have established these three oval shapes, you can now go in and draw the rest of his hand by coming down like this in the center, going over, and then stopping. And then he has webbings in between the fingers, the three of them. So you just want to go ahead and close these off and make webbings, just like that. Some simple arcs that go in between there. Now that's done. So for his body, you want to take a oval shape that's going to come around like this, back up, and then repeat a longer oval right down here. So with one oval and then another one. Then you have a simple line that comes in and up to where his tongue is. Then there's a triangular shape that goes right here. Close this off. Now we're going to move to his left arm. For his left arm, you're going to do another circle and have one line here like this, another one like this, and then just like we did here, and then we can measure it here and then mark it where your finger is. Draw an oval shape just like this. I would mark that as well so that one arm is not extremely longer than the other. Looks good. Then you want to come to the outside just like this, like we did here. Come in and repeat the same thing we did here with his webbed hand. So you want to take a line that comes out like this, and another one like that, another one in the center. Come around, drop that in like that, do the same thing, continue that arc. And we're going to do the same thing. We have a circular shape here, here, and then here, and then close the webbing off right there. Okay, now we're ready to do his legs. With his legs, you're going to do a large oval shape just like this. And then you're going to repeat that right over here. Continue that. Now once you have the two oval shapes here, one looks a little higher than the other, so I'm going to make a slight adjustment. Let's check with our pencil. This one needs to be lower. I'm going to erase that a little bit. There we go. Now, for his knees, you're going to put a circle here, just like this, and another one just like this. Now, you want to bring a line back down under in the arc. Stop, come in, do the same thing. Now for his feet is a simple V shape in reverse. So you're going to go like this, bring this line down, come in like this, and another V within the V shape here. Repeat that shape, and then we're going to do two more ellipses, one here and then one here. And we're going to do the same thing for his right side. Have that leg come down like this, another line that comes in like this, and repeat the same shape, the V shape. And then make sure it's on the same level here. Put an oval here and an oval there. Now, if you've drawn up to this point, you've just drawn Greninja, and what I'm going to do is clean up all of these lines here, make it look all nice and neat. And at the end, feel free to pause it and draw along if you want. And I'll speed up at this point.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe by clicking this round button at the bottom. Also, click one of the 2 videos at the top. Please like this video, tell a friend, and share it on Facebook. Thank you.
The Art Hitman.